Hey guys, Josh from MediaFire. In today's video, we're going to be going over how to find winning products. This is a whole course for you to go away and find out some winning products that you're going to put onto your new store for you or your existing store. So let's get into it. If you're new to the channel, you know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe to get all the daily updates from when we post. Other than that, let's get into it. No faffing about. So what we've got straight away is a Google document, and this is a few key points that we need to be focusing on when we're finding a winning product. So we need to do what we call a process of elimination. So these are the sort of questions you need to be asking yourself sometimes to find a product that's going to be suitable enough to call a winning product. Now, obviously, there's two factors to this. So what I'm going to be doing is dropping down a little spreadsheet for you guys. This is what I went over and sort of did over the last few days. Now, just want to show you a little bit of an insight on this, how it all works at the minute. This is a template, so everyone is welcome to go and get it. But what I suggest, guys, is when I share the link, is that you actually download your own copy. Only I say, if you start amending it, everyone's going to see your product. So what you want to do when you get this document is click File, then Make a Copy. Then that way you can download your own copy. But let me show you exactly how this is working. So let's take into circumstance that the product here is going to be $7 today, yeah? The shipping cost is going to be $8. So the total COGS is already added up for me. So 7 plus 8, and it's gone 15. My sale price here, so bearing in mind it's $15, I want to make a margin on it. So normally, you know, I'm going to put it up for let's say $39.99 at least, yeah? Now if you see what happens now, my profit margin's changed, and also my break-even ROAS. So this is really, really important to know, guys. You know, when you start advertising on the Facebook ad platform, this is the kind of thing you need to be looking out for, is your break-even ROAS. So a lot of people find a product and the cost of goods, like for example $15, and then they're whacking out in their store for like 25. And in reality is, when you're doing this, what's your break-even ROAS? 2.5. So what is essentially happening now is that you're making a job harder for you, because now you've got a break even at a 2.5 ROAS, or you're going to be unprofitable. So the main thing is, all the time within dropshipping, you need to be making sure you've got that good profit margin line. So hence why we do $39.99. Sorry, and then that way we know 1.6 is a good break even ROAS. You know, you can remain profitable with that. So that's the main thing for starters, guys. So I'm going to be dropping that spreadsheet in the link as well. So if any of you want that, feel free. But other than that, let's go back to the Google Doc. So there are a few key points, as I was saying earlier, in regards to finding these winning products. So first question you need to ask, does the product solve a problem or a pain point? So majority of the time, you want to be able to sell with emotion. So impulse buying is, you know, obviously you've got two sort of marketing platforms you can go with your product. You can go on Google ads or you can go on Facebook ads, right? Now, this depends on what your product is, what sort of, you know, product it is, and what platform you're going to be on predominantly. You can use both. There's no right or wrong way with this. But what I'm trying to say is, let's say, for example, you go onto Facebook. It's called interrupt advertisement. So it's more of an impulse buy. But if we're solving a problem with the product, we're more likely to sell it through a pain point. If you're selling a product that's more of a want than a need, then you're going to struggle with things, because, you know, many people nowadays will go and buy a product they need through their own sort of brand. If it's a problem-solving product, you're more likely to sell it, if that makes sense. It saves people steering away to other places to go and get products. So next one is, does the product have a large target audience? And the reason why you want a large target audience is so you can scale. So when you go into the Facebook audience insights, for example, you want to be looking on the audience insights to make sure that actually there is a large enough audience. Now I say, as long as there's 10 million in there and you know you've got a good target audience there, and then you can scale. So, is the product new or hard to find in department stores? So what I was just saying just a minute ago, you guys, you want to focus on finding like a product that's like unique. You want to find it's like obviously problem solving. It's got a good USP about it, so a good unique selling point. And it's got to be hard to find in department stores. If I can go down my local supermarket, you know, and go and buy, let's go for example, anything, like if I went to go and buy a problem solving, let's say this was a wireless charging case, for example. If I can go and buy it down the town, I'm not going to buy it online. I'm not going to do that. So, you know, I'm not saying I'm not going to do that, but it's a harder chance. So the possibility comes down even smaller for you to get that sale. So next one is the product unique. So again, you know, just making sure it's got that USP about it. Is the product trending? So this is the major thing as well, guys. So always use Google Trends. It's a really, really good tool. It gives you a load of data on it. So let's say, for example, I'm going to say yoga, for example. Let's just go yoga. So if I had like a product within the yoga niche, I'm just going to overall search yoga, and I can see what's happening here. It's quite of a high popularity interest. You know, it doesn't really come down to the bottom. So, you know, I would class this So many people would class a winning product that goes like this on the charts and then skyrockets up. That is a winning product. However, when there's a big rise in it, it has to come down at some point. So what I like to class as a proper winning product is a product that sells every day with no hassle. So when you've got a nice even chart like this, it gives you a good indication that actually the yoga niche is quite popular. So it's going to consistently sell every day. But looking here at the actual product terms, so say for example, if I was going to go yoga mat, obviously depending on what yoga mat you're going to upload onto your store, don't want to just be any mat, it needs to be something unique about the mat. But there you go. So it gives you a little bit more of an insight. So if you did search the product term, you can look on here at the trend line and then see what that's going from there. So it's really, really important to use that. Don't always take this as, if a trend is down, but then Facebook's telling you actually there's a load of people that are engaged in the product, it's still worth a test. But this is good to get a good bit of background on it. It's just one of the key points to know whether it's truly winning. So again, really important, use Google Trends. Is there any competition within the product? So for example, guys, is if you've got a product, let's go again, yoga mat. So you're just going to go over and generally search Google for this and just have a play around because you want to see what your competition's saying. So straight away, when you Google things, you want to look here. You want to look within here, what's going on here, the prices, the reason why there's any price differences. The reason being you want to analyse where your competitors are going wrong so then you can improve, if that makes sense. So for example, you might be able to go onto their website, look at their reviews page and actually see it's a lovely product and they're selling the same product as you, but the logistics is absolute rubbish. So this is where you could come in, and say, right, I'm going to solve a pain point for the customers. They love this product, but we need to get quicker logistics, if that makes sense. So a good thing what I like to do, guys, is, go over to Amazon. And I'm going to just show you a little quick one what I'm going to do. So if I just go over to Amazon, just put in like yoga mat, for example, again. We're going to use this as an example. You can see all the reviews here, but what you want to do is scan through the reviews. The reason being, because this is going to help you do your interest targeting, stuff like that, because you'll find out what people are liking about the product and what people don't like about the product. So this is really, really good to find out. Also on Amazon, you can get some good images of the product as well. So just have a little read through here. Look, I love the mat so much. I'm in college and I need one more so I can begin to take my yoga class. I bought this mat after looking at probably 50 others. I don't know why I just felt like I needed the most perfect mat, even though I haven't had any experience with others. So this goes to show you that she's looked at so many others, and there you go. I don't know why, I just felt like I needed the most perfect mat. So she needs to be sold the most perfect mat. She doesn't know what the most perfect mat is because she hasn't had any experience, as you can see. But if you're selling it right, you're answering all the consumer questions on your landing page, this is going to sell. Same again, look, this is a brilliant yoga mat. You can tell Healthy Yoga put a lot of energy and care into creating this product, and I like the advisory email. Has a rubbery smell on the first time. Very impressed. Little hesitant at first due to the cost, but it's proven to be an excellent investment. I've had this mat for about 3 months. So, just general, get an idea of the product, so you're familiar with yourself. When it comes to marketing, you need to know your product. It's no good just picking a product and then, go, oh, I think that could be the audience. I think this could be. Get this out, pen and pad, honestly, best investment you could have, and just start writing down things like, what are customers happy about? Where is there a gap in the market you can fit into to potentially improve this product? Don't find the easy route out, guys. This is what I'm trying to say, is actually take a bit of time into it, because we're in 2021. Do you know what? There are winning products, but at the same time, a lot of products sell. This is e-commerce in general. Lockdowns on worldwide, national, everywhere. So more and more people are turning to online sort of solutions now. And if we can be right in the forefront of their minds on Facebook advertisements, say, hey, come buy from us, these are the reasons, this is that, good creative, good imagery, good branding, you're going to solve the puzzle. So this is one of the reasons why I love going through Amazon, just getting a bit of a background knowledge on the product as a whole. Let's go back to my Google Doc. Would you or someone be interested in buying a product? So this is a really good question I always like to ask myself. And the reason being is because as us entrepreneurs, guys, we can be biased. We can be really biased and say, oh, I wouldn't use that product. But then how do you know your mum or dad or, wife, anyone would want to use the product? So you've got to put in that consideration. Find someone within, like, maybe your family that would use this product. And then you can go to them and go, why would you use this product? Gather some information. Oh, okay, cool. So you're finding out about market research. So that's important, guys, as well with finding a winning product, to find the market research behind it. So like I said, Googling your competition, find out what people are liking, what they're not liking, and then that way you can find out how you can improve. What do you need to put on the store to sell this product? But yeah, they're the main sort of key points within things, guys. So what I want to go and do is show you exactly what I'm doing to go and find winning products. So free software, paid software as well. So let's get into it. So the first one I'm going to show you on the list is Peakstar. Let's go and have a look. So Peakstar, you get a start 2-day free trial on that. So really, really good, guys. So, you know, you can use this. This will just be a shortcut for you, again, to go and find some winning products. Other than that, you got Dropship Rabbit. I'll show you that one. So for any of you as well, you know, get on Dropship Rabbit, 100%. And again, guys, I'll leave the links down in the description as well for you guys as well, so you can get on there. But Dropship Rabbit is really, really good as well. I'm trying to think now, you've got a few more. eSniper. So eSniper is another one. You can go on here and you can also get a bit more background actually on these products and connect with influencers and monitor competing stores as well. So this is quite cool. So literally you can start this up. Look, as you can see here, 3-day trial for just $1. So, you know, use $1, go and find a product, cancel it after 3 days if you really don't want to pay for a winning product software tool. So there are some of the paid versions. What I'm going to show you actually is a free version. I want to just get into it. So Exchange Marketplace. And if some of you, by the way, are new to the channel as well, get over to the Facebook group. We've just changed it. Basically called Media Fire, as you well know. But we've gone for calling the group Dropship Hub. So, like Pornhub, for example, we've took the logo and we've designed it as Dropship Hub. It's absolutely awesome. So, and the link to that is down in the description as well, guys. So, get on there, have a look. So, other than that, we're on the Exchange Marketplace. And what this place is where people go and buy and sell stores. So, I'm just going to put in here, dropshipping. And then all you're going to do, guys, on here is like, say, for example, we want to, you know, want to look at the revenue mainly, yeah? So, we want to get, so let's have a look. So, if we can go for like this. Now we can see here what's sort of selling well, if that makes sense. So let's say, for example, if you just wanted to, you know, let's just go, what's this? Boutique, 112. I'm just looking at trending business, skyrocket, fashion over. Right, here we go. Let's have a look at this. So they're asking for $200,000 for this store. Let's have a look at it. Right, okay. So the business was founded about 3 hours ago. Time to run this business, 40 hours per week. Average profit, $6,000 a month. That's not bad at all, really, for, you know, profit-wise. Average revenue as well, 4,000. So this gives you a good indication. I wouldn't necessarily go and buy this store, but what you're going to go and do, guys, is, you know, if you don't want to buy the store, you're just going to literally just go over and we're going to go purewayproducts.com. So now you can see how they've laid out their website, what their best sellers is, and you know what the best part of this is as well? Koala Inspector. So Koala Inspector is pretty awesome. So look, so for example, look, I can go track this shop, and obviously you need a paid plan on this. But for now, this tells me Shopify themes, applications, and even like products as well, so it can give you a good indication on there. Shop traffic, obviously you need to, you know, get more credits and stuff like that, but if you are into that as well, guys, you know, spying on a few things and find out a bit more information, use Koala Inspector. But yeah, so as you can see, you know, straight away we can get down there and see what sort of products they've got. I know this is a winning product, I know that's a bit saturated, I know that's a winning product as well in a minute. Look, I'm telling you guys now, go and take these products. So, but you know, Valentine's is literally a few days away, and you know, I know at the minute stock's a little bit here and there. So in regards to things as well, let me just touch base on what's happening with stock. So a lot of people saying, should I wait until after Chinese New Year? The question is yes. So we've been trying to scour a few stores, and unfortunately we've run out of stock on a few stores, and one of them we just can't get any stock on whatsoever. We've managed to scrimp the last bit of stock that we can on some of the other stores, but now the agents basically said you've got to wait 2 weeks. So now we've had to pause the ads, pause the store, and it's a bit of a nightmare. But it happens every year, and expect it every year after this. So, but yeah, so back to this website anyway. So we can see here blog post, really important, drives SEO to the website as well. So you can just get an idea of how they've laid out the website. It's not exactly premium, but they're getting sales. So this goes to show it's purely based on marketing and the product research. let's go back out of here. So, you know, but that is pretty much my free and paid ways, guys, of finding out products. So if I'm finding a product, for example, let's just go, this is a good way what I like to do things. So let's just say, for example, I want to go pet. Let's just go, for example, we'll just take pet into consideration. Dog clippers, pet toy, what's this, dog soft bed. I know these are quite trendy at the minute. So what you're going to do, you know, in general, guys, when you're looking for a product, this is what I'm going to say to you now, is come over to the AliExpress Dropship Center. This is really good to add, again, just to get a gauge on things. And then what you're going to do in here is just put your product URL straight in there like that, analyze it. And as you can see here, it's consecutive. High amount of orders per day, high amounts. To be honest with you guys as well, I like to go for a product that's got good sales on it, but it's not selling so many units per day. Reason being is because there's such a thing as high competition and low competition. I like to be on the low competition, because if you're on the high competition, as soon as you get on the Facebook ad platform, you're going to face high CPMs, high CPC, and overall you're going to spend more to get a better result. So what I like to do is try and find a little bit more of an untapped product that's not got so many orders on it. So for example, to me, I probably wouldn't do this. Yes, it's trending, but to me, I wouldn't do this. You know, I like to look for items that have got sort of in here 20 to 30 sales a day, because in that way I can then jump on the wave to then get it to like 40, if that makes sense. Yeah, so that's what I like to do in regards to that. But also what I would do is, say for example, now I've located this smart toy. What I'm going to do is go smart cat toys, and just in general, just going to search this, and then you can get a feel of how many suppliers there are. So we can see 1, 2, no, 1, 3, 4. This is the main thing to look out for, 5. And also take note, 8 sold. You know, 10 sold. So this goes to show you, you know, that actually it's not oversaturated. This is really, really good. So a lot of people say, how do I know if my products are oversaturated? This is the thing you want to do. Look here. Look how many suppliers are selling, you know. I like this actually, this looks pretty cool. Interact smart tees and LED laser, that looks pretty cool. So say for example now, I've just come another little product. Look, electric automatic lifting cat ball. Stuff like these are quite cool. Let's just go on there for example again. You know, sometimes I like to just get lost in AliExpress, you know, just take my time, have a little look back, see what's doing well, see what's not doing well. And even if you put 20 products on the spreadsheet, come back and analyse it. Come back again. When you come back a second day, you can look at it and go, actually, I've taken a bit more research into that over the last few days more, and actually, I'm going to chuck it off the list. So, again, so let's say, for example, look, we can see there 40, 80. It's actually pretty up and down. It's not too bad, though. I quite like this, and I would actually probably give it a go. I would jump on the wave, because if you can tell, most of the sales are sort of down in the midway line point here. It's only spiked for the last few days, really. So, again, something I would test, and the logistics is coming back as excellence as well. So what I'll do, guys, let's say for example, if I'm happy and I'm going to go, right, I'm going to go and test this, let me just gather a little bit more information. So for example, I need to go and find maybe a trend line, you know, let's see what's going on in regards to that. Let's come back off of there. So what I'm going to do is just put in on here, what would I call this? Automatic cat interactive smart teaser. So automatic laser cat toy or something, I don't know. Sometimes AliExpress give you the longest names ever. Automatic cat laser toy. Let's just put that in and see what comes back. Probably come back and won't give me nothing. Knew it. No. Okay, so sometimes this is the situation I wanted to be faced with actually, to let you guys know. Sometimes use different search phrases and you actually see different results. So automatic cat toy. Let's have a look. So pet LED laser. Let's just put that in. Pet LED laser. No. Pet laser toy. Again, so if I just went... No. Do you know what? Leave that here. Right. Let's just say, for example, we're happy with everything. We want to trial this item, yeah? What I strongly suggest, guys, don't always use AliExpress. So... this is the situation we've got as well. A lot of people say, oh, should I use AliExpress? Should I not? Oh, the shipping time's awful. Look. It says 20 to 40 days. Straight away, I'll stop you there and I'll say, go and actually talk to the supplier. And then what they might actually do is send you a few tracking numbers that have been shipped out recently, and you can see how quick they've been. And you'll find some of them are actually a lot quicker than what they say here. So just bear that in mind. Always ask the supplier. Network. So many people don't talk to suppliers, and I don't get it. I really don't get it. But again, you know, guys, if you're testing this product, I'd probably use some of the images here as well. Probably cut it out and put it on an own Canva. Probably give it a little edit on Canva or whatnot. But yeah, so this is another major thing. Take note of, you know, the fulfillment centres that are being used. If you feel that you can't deliver it to certain countries, like I can't deliver to UK from Russian Federation, what I'm going to also do, most of the time I do this with every product, what I'm going to go and do is go over to my CJ, and cjdropshipping.com, I swear by it all day long. We love it. Never looked back since using them. And, you know, WhatsApp numbers are there as well for your agents, so you can always give them a call. They're always a call away, so really, really handy. So yeah, if we're coming over to the sourcing form of CJ, what we're going to do is go here. So straight away on the sourcing form, how I'm getting there is pretty much, you know, on the home page at the top it says sourcing. You literally click it up on the home page and you'll get led to here. It'll go straight to here automatically. All you want to do is go individual product. And then what you're going to do is have a picture of the product, obviously. You're going to upload it. And then, yeah, we're going to wait 10 years for this to load up as well quickly. So, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Don't know why, as soon as I've got loads of tabs open, the computer just runs really, really slow. Let's get rid of that. Cool. So product tag, you know, whatever product is, this is pets. So for example, we're going to come down, just put other. And then product name, you fill it in there, put in your price of how much it is for USD. Where do you want to ship it to, you know, and then are you drop shipping, yeah. Sourcing URL, you're just going to put in the actual link of this product. So this link here, copy, and you're going to paste it over there. And you're going to say, hey guys, I'm really eager to work with you and very interested to know if you can source this product. Many thanks, Josh. That's it. Simple as that. And then your supplier will come back, or the agent will come back and let you know whether it's been a successful source or whether they haven't managed to. Now, if they have, fully recommend going for it. Only I say you will pay slightly more for the shipping, but all in all, you will pay probably $1 or $2 more than what you would do on AliExpress. Sometimes it's cheaper, sometimes it's a little bit dearer. It's just weighing up the pros and the cons again to, you know, are you going to remain profitable with this supplier or that supplier? Is logistics, you know, that again, just weigh up the pros and the cons, guys, of just doing this process and making sure that everything is as smooth as possible. So that's that on the side of CJ things. Pretty much, I don't think there was much else to cover in regards to things now. I think we pretty much covered that. You know, go and check out Peakstar. Peaks is really, really good. I found some good winning products on there before. But as I said, guys, I'll drop all the links down in the product in the description, product description. But that's that. I'm happy with that. Other than that, guys, you know the main things, the main factors to look for when finding a winning product. And again, if you want the spreadsheet, that'll be down on the cheat sheet down in the description below. And yeah, just remember, guys, when you go into it, just hit file and then obviously hit your make a copy, and then that way you can download your own copy and then you can edit it from there. But other than that, I'm out for that, guys. I hope you've got some value from that. I'm going to be dropping another video probably within the next few days, just going over the iOS 14 update in regards to what is happening, because it's kicking in very, very soon. But other than that, I'm out.